The update function is a really powerful tool for applying values in the programmer to cues and presets. However, if you don't know what you're doing or move too quickly, you can really mess up your show fast. Let me go to an empty bank, like bank 11, for this example. First, I'm going to record a few cue lists. So I'm going to take my quantum profiles here. I'm going to take them to the @full preset, and I'm going to press record and record them to a cue. We're going to call it cue @full. I'll clear out my programmer by pressing clear twice, and I'm going to grab my quantum profiles, and I'm going to take them to the base and make them yellow. Then I'm going to record a cue, call it cue yellow base, and clear my programmer. Now I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to double click on my cue list here and hit play. I'm going to do that for both cue lists. And so now both those cue lists are active, and on my stage I'm going to see that the Mac quantums are at full and that they are pointed at the base position and they are yellow. Now let's go ahead and grab those quantums and we're going to modify a color. I can see here in my attribute wheels that yellow's up at full, magenta's at 0, cyan's at 0. Just going to bring in some magenta, make this a little red or a lot red. And then I'm also going to move the pan tilt a little and go ahead and take the intensity down to 95%. I'm then going to press update. When I press update, a few things pop up that I'm going to explain now. The first is the record options window here at the bottom. Much like recording cues, this allows us to filter out base values, effects values, and time, and also filter different parameter groups. However, you can see that only the parameter groups that I've touched in the programmer are listed here. The other ones are not selected. Similarly, we can use all of our other cue selectors as well. Up here at the top is unique to the update function window. What we're able to do here is look at the presets and cue lists that the console thinks we may have modified. Here on the right, we can see cue list 117, cue at full, we've modified, and we've also modified the cue yellow base because we adjusted the intensity down from full, and it's currently active in the cue at full. And then we've moved the fixtures a little bit and changed them from yellow to more of a red. So we've modified that second cue. On the left side are the presets. The console is noticing that we modified the yellow. The fixtures were in yellow, being actively output on that preset by the console. And now we've changed that. We didn't go to another preset, but we changed the hard value. So it's letting us know that we can select that to update that preset. Similarly, intensity at full we've modified because we've taken the intensity from full down to 95%, but we didn't use a preset. And similarly, we moved the pan and tilt of the units, but we did not put them in a different preset. So it's letting us know that we might want to update the preset base. When you're in the update window, it's super important that you only select in red the things that you actually want to update. If you click all of these, for example, by pressing the select button to select all, then every cue that was built from that yellow preset is now going to change to the new red color that you just mixed on the fly. Similarly, every place that these units were at full, these quantum profiles, they're now going to turn to 95%, and everywhere they were pointed at the base, they're no longer going to be pointed in the right direction. So it's very important to be careful, especially with the presets in the update window that you select. We're going to press deselect, but also which cues you select, because you're going to see cues in here at times that you didn't expect to. And if that's the case and you don't want to update those cues, make sure you deselect them before you hit enter. Once you hit enter, the cues are going to be updated and now they are changed. So make sure to use the update function very carefully.